a gorgeous platter of delicate and delicious hors d'oeuvres.
Tonight, you must replicate the taste and look of these hors d'oeuvres exactly.
I want to have a catering company, and hors d'oeuvres are a huge part of that business, but hors d'oeuvres are so intricate, a lot to get done.
These hors d'oeuvres look absolutely complicated. They're stunning. They're beautiful, they're tiny, and they look difficult to make. They're quite delicate.
We have 5 varieties of hors d'oeuvres, 3 pieces each, which means 15 hors d'oeuvres. This is probably the hardest challenge ever.
Oh boy.
Tonight, you will have just 90 minutes to perfectly reproduce this gorgeous platter.
But you don't have to do it alone, because this is a classic MasterChef Tag Team Challenge.
I prefer not working with other people.
The worst thing about a tag team challenge is that someone else's mess up can reflect poorly on you.
Which brings us to Matthew's second advantage. He got to choose who you'll be cooking with.
Look at those eyes. So sneaky.
Matthew, who are you going to pair Mary with?
I'm gonna pair Mary with someone who has a completely different food style from hers. So I'm gonna pair up with Jeremy today.
Jeremy's plates are not often as elevated as an hors d'oeuvre needs to be. I'm doing the plating.
I don't really make any hors d'oeuvres, but it's gonna have to work because this is a team.
So, Matthew, who are you going to pair up with Veronica?
I know that Veronica uses her mind very well. Knowing that Veronica thinks about all of her dishes, I'm gonna put her with someone who cooks more from the heart. Veronica's gonna be with April Lee today. I think there's gonna be some clashing going on.
There will be some yelling, but I believe that she will listen. If there was ever time to be bossy, it'd be now.
April Lee, are you ready to be yelled at?
I can handle Veronica shouting if she can handle me shouting at her.
Well, that leaves Terry and Dr. Sean. You'll be working together.
It's no secret that Terry and Sean are close. They haven't been in the pressure cooker together. Let's throw them both in the pressure cooker and see what happens.
Ooh.
That's gonna change the dynamics of their relationship. Hoping it's gonna just all come tumbling down.
I definitely do think he's wrong. I just think that we'll gel as a two-man team.
As in every tag team challenge, only one of you can be cooking at any one time, whilst your partner watches from the sidelines. At regular intervals, we'll yell switch, and you and your partner will have to change places.
It's now time to head to your stations.
At your station, you will find everything you need to replicate this stunning hors d'oeuvre platter.
Your 90 minutes starts now!
Mix the mayo with the mustard.
Get the pork tenderloin, cut it, slice it down lengthwise.
Yep, that's good enough. That's good enough, Terry. Don't forget to season it.
Looks like everybody's starting with the Wellington.
Sean and I work really well together. We are similar-minded.
Alone, Terry and I are very strong home cooks, but bring us together on a tag team and we will form Super Chef. All right, man.
Well, for me, it has to start off with the pork tenderloin Wellington, because I want to slather it with the Hellmann's mayonnaise and get it in the oven.
So instead of searing, you can actually use the mayonnaise to lock in the moisture.
Exactly.
Get the mayo on it, put a little more flour on it. Not a ton, just a smidge. I guess you could say that I'm a bit of a control freak sometimes.
Matthew put Jeremy with Mary because he thought Jeremy would drag Mary down.
Just flour your hands up nice, because you got hot hands, man. I'm sorry if I'm being a stinker.
It's okay. I don't care if she tells me what to do. I'm gonna work hard, just like I always do.
Look at you go, like a wizard.
Cut it a little bit more at the ends off. No, like cut it more even this way.
Veronica is already bossing April Lee around.
Just put it in the puff pastry, go, go, go.
April Lee, she cooks with a little bit more of her sort of heart and instinct. I don't think she's got the same kind of attention to detail that Veronica has.
Oh, this puff pastry is soft.
Turn it upside down onto cling wrap.
I'm not gonna let Veronica push me around. I can do this, Veronica.
Okay.
It's nice, good temperature, Terry?
It's quite soft, man. The puff pastry is beginning to melt. It's really quite sticky.
Ours looks better than Terry's.
Yeah, it does.
Is that fixable, Terry?
Yeah.
Okay, do it, man.
Not a great start.
375 is that size.
Okay, we have to cut up our root vegetables now.
Where's the ring molds at?
Get the little, like, one that's like about this big, like a loony.
It looks like all the pork Wellington is in the oven, so now everyone is starting the BEET.
Oh, I love it. So good.
Switch!
Tight, tight. tag.
Go, go.
Tag, tag, tag.
Oh, good tag.
Okay, what next?
Okay, what do we need to do? The switching is the worst thing ever.
Potatoes and beets.
Yeah, okay, dude. Just let me think for a sec, okay?
You don't really know like what's on the stove, what's in the oven.
This is insane.
Do you know how many rounds that you're gonna need? Yeah, I need 9. This is 9. Clean off that cutting board. Put that all in the bowl. That's why I put it there for us.
April Lee likes to be clean and neat.
Clear off a spot. Onto what?
I cook in complete chaos.
April Lee seems to be telling Veronica what to do now.
Veronica, just keep focused. Focus and organized.
What ring are we using?
I'll show you.
Yeah.
Something weird is happening in Terry and Sean's station. They're eerily calm, and they're working much slower than everybody else.
Sorry.
Messy Terry.
I don't feel I need to coach Sean because I know Sean is going to do his best.
What do they say about working with your friends? Never mix business and friendship?
I'm working on the beets.
Good job.
And you have 1 hour left.
I'm working on the beets.
I'm getting the beets out.
Yep.
Ooh, they're babies. Ooh, they're little.
It's okay. It's bite size, remember?
Bite size.
We're good. We're good.
Jeremy and I are not going home today. I think Terry's going home today. Sorry, Terry. Oh, he's actually pissed.
Hear what Mary said?
You know what?
I'm going home tonight. Let's go.
Please. Terry is angry, and you don't want to make Terry angry.
Oh, shit. I don't like that I said that. Now I'm all nervous.
I'll tell you, I think she's awakened the sleeping giant.
Just focus. Just focus on what we're doing.
You have 15 minutes left.
Get the mayo. Mayo's over here.
I mean, there's a lot of multitasking going on right now. They have unfinished hors d'oeuvres, dressings to finish off, sauces to taste.
Don't spill it. Don't spill it. You're going to touch it.
Switch!
Go, 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 go.
You should be starting to plate.
Let's go. Let's start on the beef.
I'm strong with plating. Making a zillion appetizers in 90 minutes is kind of terrifying, so that's super fun.
Killing it, Mary.
Let's go. Let's go to sauce.
There's a lot to do and not that much time to do it.
Switch!
Shit. Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
You need to stop those. You need to stop those beets. The clock is ticking down. This is complete chaos. Oh my gosh, my hands are shaking.
Just 1 leaf each. Beautiful.
Smooth like a surgeon, buddy.
I am overwhelmed by all the little bitty hors d'oeuvres here. Hors d'oeuvres require attention to detail.
Switch!
Here, take this.
Switch!
Go, go, go. Take that, take that.
Okay.
This last home cook needs to finish all of the plating.
1 minute.
Yeah, next.
Beets?
Beets.
Come on, Veronica.
Stakes couldn't get much higher because this is ending and one of them going home.
Everything looking good, Sean?
Just cleaning up.
10, 9,
Let's go, Mary.
8,
And check those dots at the very end, too. Think about if you even have 10 seconds.
4,
Keep going, Sean.
3, 2, 1, hands up!
It's now time to taste your tag team dishes. Mary and Jeremy, please bring up your platter.
I want to show the judges that 2 really, really different home cooks can put together a beautiful plate of hors d'oeuvres.
Are you pleased with the way your platter turned out?
We both touched every single hors d'oeuvre on that plate, so I think we're both happy with it.
Taking a look at the beets, they look much smaller than the one that we had showed you. I think you may have used the wrong cutter. Lovely flavor, but half the size, which is a little disappointing. The spoon. The beef, absolutely delicious. The dressing on it, the hoisin, the soy, a little bit of acidity there, has a nice little sticky glaze to it. Lovely contrast.
Pork Wellington.
Pork Wellington.
The meat is perfectly cooked. Very moist. The topping, cut perfectly, provides crunch, some freshness into the Wellington.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Out of all of these hors d'oeuvres, the most difficult is the cornets. Ceviche has to be cured properly, and the cornet has to be crispy enough. It's fantastic.
Thank you.
I just love the flavors of the juice coming from the citrus and the crunchy QUAIL This proves to me why you both deserve to be where you are right now.
Thank you, Chef.
This is a really fantastic dish.
Thank you very much.
I feel great. I feel like both of us did a great job.
April Lee and Veronica, please bring up your platter. How's the tag team feeling about it?
I did way better with April Lee on my team than had I tried to approach this alone.
That sounds like a great compliment.
That's an amazing compliment. I couldn't have done it without my partner, Veronica, tonight.
I think you've got everything on here, but the beet. We had the red beet on the top and the golden beet on the bottom.
Oh.
That won't affect the flavor. It's just the presentation. Exact replication.
Understood, Chef.
Beautiful combination of flavors. Upside down, though. And the cornets here. The ceviche actually tastes very good, but the twill is a little on the thick side because it's rolled over too many times. If you'd open that up a little bit more, you could have filled that just with a touch more of the ceviche. Because now I've taken one bite, I have nothing in the bottom here.
Understood.
So this is a tricky one. The pork has to be succulent in the middle. Nervous?
I'm nervous every time you taste my food.
Please be soft.
It's pretty awesome.
Yes.
That is incredibly moist, and it's tricky to do.
I covered the pork in Hellman's Real Mayo.
Using mayonnaise is a nice little trick to seal in that moisture. Great teamwork.
Thank you.
Well, that leaves only one hors d'oeuvre for me. The size of the beef is a wee bit too small.
Okay.
But the puree, that was very, very nice. The pickle, nice touch. Good details. Overall, you gals did a great job.
Thank you, Chef.
Now the judges will join the VIP guests to sample the first course of sharing platters. The red team's sliced beets with ricotta, white asparagus, and fennel salad. And the blue team's beet tartare with watermelon, goat cheese, and balsamic reduction.
Bon appetit, everyone.
Okay.
Please help yourselves.
Kim, you do the honors.
No.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
So, Mel, you're having the blue team's beet carpaccio sitting on the watermelon.
The beet's very earthy, and yet you get a little hint of summer with the watermelon. It's really interesting flavor. This is delicious.
So that's a thumbs up for you?
Thumbs up.
I love the blue team. I love the way they did it. Like the layer, the color, just came together so beautifully. Really, like one of Kim's collections. just perfectly. Now this one, on the other hand, on the red team, looked a little disheveled. Maybe more like a collection I would do. No.
Is our seafood, the crab roll. Jeremy is a sushi expert, so he's pretty much in charge of the entire second course.
How about your soy? Do you want that in a squeeze bottle as well?
Yes, please. I'm feeling a lot of pressure. I need to execute it perfectly.
Hi there, Jeremy. Can you just walk me through the dish that you're about to serve up next?
It's a crab sushi roll with caviar and spicy mayo.
I'm getting a sense that you're a little bit rattled.
I don't have a sushi mat.
Do you think that should have been taken into account before you did the menu?
Yeah, probably.
It's up there.
Good luck.
Serving table.
I've never done this without a mat before.
Why didn't we think of this first?
Guys, we're winning this. I'm not bleeding for nothing. For our seafood course, we decided to do a crab cake with a couscous and hummus underneath.
Veronica, what do you think about the brown on the crab cake?
Oh, the brown looks gorgeous.
Veronica is a very strong leader, and she's a woman that knows what she wants.
Do a smear. Do a vertical-ish couscous.
But she should be using Matthew more because Matthew is great at plating.
This is Veronica's vision. It's not elegant. What's going to happen to the hummus? What's going to happen to the couscous when they're taking it out? It's going to go everywhere. You don't want fashionable people's clothes to get dirty.
Jeremy has managed to roll out his sushi without a mat, but it's a slow process.
How many more rolls do I need to do?
3 more. We don't have enough of the one with the nori on the outside. The vision for the sushi rolls is to have rice on the outside, nori strip on top, just like the white and black dress that I saw on the runway.
You need more? How many more?
One more. Guys, come on, one more.
I literally rolled a sushi roll in like 20 seconds.
Come on, we can do this. Come on, come on, come on.
It's just a mad scramble.
Grab him, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. This is looking good.
So, on the red platter, they're serving up crab cakes with couscous sitting on some freshly made hummus. And from the blue team, they have made a crab sushi roll with spicy mayo. Bon appetit, everyone. Help yourselves.
What do you think, Lainey?
When I saw the blue team was serving sushi, I'm from Vancouver. You better impress me, because the world's best sushi, I think, is in Vancouver. It's really good.
That sushi really captured the stripe of the dress and of Kim's aesthetic. I thought the red team, this couscous on top of the crab cake with the capers, very salty.
Looks like a pile, and I prefer a little more finesse on a plate. You want to eat it with your eyes.
Now that the vegetarian and seafood platters have been served, the teams have 30 minutes to create their meat course.
We're going to do an herb-crusted lamb with onion and fennel puree and a baked fennel chip.
I'm gonna get the Dijon on, then the crust. Mary, you're working on that crust?
Crust is good.
Okay.
Sean's in charge of the lamb because he expressed confidence in being able to do it, so I trust him completely.
I'm gonna mix a little of the whole grain in this Dijon.
Love it.
I know I need to get it in the oven ASAP because it needs time to cook and then cool, so crossing my fingers that's gonna be cooked in time.
Okay, watch out. Matthew, they gotta get these on the stove.
Our meat course is lamb popsicles with arancini and mushroom stew ways.
Get rid of that pot of water, Matthew, please.
I'm trusting Michelle with the lamb. I'm not worried at all.
Put a little bit of grapeseed in the same amount in each pan, and we're fine.
Lamb is my thing.
Turn these all on. They're all on? High, on high. See, it went out.
What? I have 4 pans that are going, and the wind is continuously blowing out our flame. It's a disaster.
Over in the blue kitchen, things aren't going much better.
Sean, are you in charge of the lamb?
I am in charge of the lamb.
Can I take a look?
Sure can.
Wow.
I know.
As I suspected.
It's a little tight.
It's rare.
We're gonna hope to get to medium rare by the time we have to plate.
Medium rare?
Medium rare.
Not enough time to rest either.
We're gonna do our best.
If we have undercooked lamb, we could lose the course, we could lose the entire competition. Can't serve raw meat to the judges.
1 second, it might be cooked okay.
Move faster.
Hold on, everyone relax here for a second. I cut into the lamb, and it's rare.
It doesn't look good for the blue team.
In order to get these dishes out, we somehow need to bring this lamb up to medium rare. So we just start cutting it up into individual servings and searing it in hot pans. If we have undercooked lamb, we could be going into a pressure test.
Faster, 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 faster.
So when I say jump, they need to move.
Over on the red team, Michelle has found a solution to the wind problem.
Team comes together and puts up a whole bunch of pans to block the wind, fix the problem, get it done, and move on.
2 going on. We're good, guys, we're good.
Michelle is amazing. She is like a Tasmanian devil in the kitchen.
They look spectacular.
She's cooking the lamb, she's searing the lamb, and the lamb looks perfect. We could win this.
With only seconds left till service, the blue team has to pull their lamb chops out of the pans and get them on the plate.
That's all of them? Yeah.
Guys, I need somebody to help me plate.
Here.
We've got enough lamb.
Zest? Do you want me to zest?
We don't have time for zest.
I have it right here.
Greens
Zest
and
it.
reduction.
As the last platters leave, I'm actually worried that we might be going into a pressure test.
I'm a little disappointed about the cook on the lamb. I don't want the loss to be attributed to me.
Guys, that looks beyond spectacular.
I think we did this one properly, guys.
This last dish is amazing.
Yes, you guys!
Yeah!
Woo! Yeah!
The guests will now sample the third and final course. The red team's pan-fried lamb lollipops with arancini and mushrooms 2 ways. And the blue team's herb-crusted lamb ribs with onion puree.
Cynthia, what do you think of the presentations?
To me, the red team has knocked it out of the park in terms of presentation alone. This presentation that's polished, it's enticing, it's inviting, it's very appetizing.
I would agree. I don't know about you two, but I'm partial to the red team's presentation right now. It is outstanding. Flavors, the fact they made an arancini with the 2 types of mushrooms looks fantastic. The lamb on the blue team looks a little bit undercooked.
Mine is almost raw.
I really like the seasoning on the blue team, but I think from an overall presentation and sort of taste factor, the red team won this.
This was an important course for the red team. They evened the playing field a bit here.
In front of you, you have a beautiful 4-bone rack of lamb, pear, pearl onions, goat cheese, sweet potatoes, pistachios, couscous, Dijon mustard, and a bottle of Merlot. Home cooks and chef, you now have 60 minutes to create one amazing restaurant-quality dish. The home cook that prepares the best dish will be invited into the pantry, where they will receive a huge advantage that could alter the course of this competition. Are you ready?
Yes, chef. Your time starts. Wait! Wait. Claudio is a world-renowned chef. So who thinks we should make this mystery box a little bit more challenging for him? You have a lot of friends back there, Claudio.
See if we can make things a little bit more interesting. I'm going to take the goat cheese for one.
Oh, wow. I'm not going to be too cruel to you, Claudio. I'm going to leave you half the pear.
Let the games begin.
Your time starts now!
Oh, shaky. I've won back-to-back mystery boxes, and I'm going for a third.
I'm sick of David winning mystery box challenges. It's time for a new person to be up there.
I hear you back there.
I'm making pistachio-crusted lamb and sweet potato puree.
I can't always be flying under the radar. I need to win this.
I need to strike the right balance of sweet, savory. So to go with the lamb, I want to do caramelized pear and sweet potato puree, and I wouldn't mind doing a better dish than Claudio.
I'm gonna do a ragu with some chanterelle mushrooms, oven-dried tomatoes, pearl onions, and crust my lamb in a little bit of pistachio, some mint, some basil, some coriander.
Chef Claudio is a super impressive chef.
Chef Claudio is here. It's like, I really got to bring my A game.
I plan on cooking at the lamb chop, and then I plan on having a poached pear with some goat cheese. Keep it very kind of Mediterranean style.
The pitfall with lamb is how long it takes to cook. You've got to sear it off in a pan, finish it off in the oven because it's a fairly thick piece of meat.
Hello, Chef Michael. How are you? You look beautiful as always.
Thank you kindly. What dish are you creating for us with the lamb?
I'm going to do a pistachio-encrusted rack of lamb.
Oh, I see you've got your lamb rack already crusted, but the lamb is raw.
Yeah.
Any concerns that might burn in the oven when you roast it?
I'm going to put it on the bottom rack at around 350 and let it ride.
Well, you're going to have to keep a very close eye on that, in the oven.
Thank you, Chef.
Thinking a little bit outside the box. I'm doing a pan-roasted lamb with boiled pistachio nuts and then pureed, and a sweet potato puree. Having Claudio in the kitchen with us gives us added pressure. Love it.
Hi, Sabrina.
Hi, Chef.
You almost seem too calm. It's as if you're just, cooking for a Tuesday night supper.
It's funny that you say Tuesday night, because Tuesday night's my date night at home.
Oh, is that right? So
I'm cooking for my love. I'm cooking for my boyfriend. He's my #1 fan.
It's tough being away for a while?
It's so tough.
Look forward to tasting it.
Thank you, Chef.
I'm making a very complicated dish, wine poached pear, and that's a couscous with celery, carrots, and I'm gonna deep fry some sweet potatoes. I've never won a mystery box, and I'd sort of like to win at least once.
15 minutes! You have 15 minutes left!
I'm close to plating.
Oh, come on, show off.
What's he doing?
I think that this challenge is just too easy for Claudio.
How's everyone doing?
Michael put a pistachio crust on his lamb, just like you've done, but he didn't sear off his lamb at all.
Wow. I like the idea of cutting the lamb. I think it's smart of Jennifer to attempt this. David is not doing a crust with pistachio. He's actually making a puree, which, if he pulled off, would be amazing. 5 minutes! You have 5 minutes left!
I have to attend to my lamb, guys.
Important thing now is timing.
I just gotta wait.
Claudia was very wise to cook the lamb first because I see everyone here is probably a little bit worried about the doneness of lamb.
Between medium and medium rare is the absolute sweet point when serving lamb.
Holy shit. My lamb's underdone, and I have like 4 minutes left, not even.
Why is it not cutting? Oh, shit.
Well, look at my first lamb. Raw.
What the fuck? I have to be an idiot and encrust the lamb first. My heart is racing. My mind is racing. This is not good.
Looks good.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands up!
Claudio, please bring your dish up to the front. Would you describe your beautiful lamb dish, please?
Lamb with a crust of pistachio, and then I took some sweet potatoes and I infused them with vanilla bean and finished it with a little bit of olive oil, which had some citrus in it.
The rest of you, come up and taste what a master chef like Claudio does, a beautiful rack of lamb.
It is a work of art.
Chef Claudio's plate is delicious. It's mouth-watering.
Very citrusy, and it's not a familiar flavor with lamb. It went so well together. It's gorgeous.
So this needs to be the standard you all work towards when you plate anything. Please go back to your stations.
The judges will now take one final look to determine the top dishes for tasting.
This meat isn't cooked.
In today's Mystery Box Challenge, there are 3 standout dishes that we'd like to taste. The first dish was made by a home cook who has consistently wowed us. Please bring your dish to the front. Sabrina.
Pistachio-crusted lamb rack with a sweet potato mash with some roasted garlic and goat cheese folded in, some butter glazed carrots.
Sounds like a lot, but you got it done. And the presentation is really quite nice. Very clean. You show off the lamb. You've got wonderful contrasting colors. Very nice cook on it. You know, the beautiful thing with a wonderful rack of lamb is that you want to have it showcase itself. So simple seasoning, salt and pepper, a little brush with the mustard, the pistachio. You've made lamb very happy today.
Thank you, Chef.
Well done. Strong dish.
I got this in the bag. It's mine. I feel like dancing.
The second dish we'd like to see was made by a home cook who honored the star of their dish in a homey and hearty way. Please bring your dish forward. Lynn. Ooh.
Tell me, what's there?
Pistachio-crusted lamb rack with a medley of vegetable couscous topped with poached pear and red wine.
You happy with this?
It's me on a plate. We have long winters in New Brunswick. You need something hearty to go through the winters.
I must admit, there's a lot on that plate. Very complex, sometimes deceiving.
Yep, a lot more than meets the eye.
So you marinated this, right?
Yes.
With a bit of
red wine and Dijon.
Dijon, okay. Very tender, well seasoned. I can taste the lamb, the wine, Dijon. Flavors very earthy, very rustic, and the pear, bit of the sweetness. There's something really Canadian about this. So I'm impressed with that.
Thank you, Chef.
I think I'm gonna win this thing because it's like me on a plate. There's more to Lynn than what meets the eye.
The third dish we like to taste was made by a home cook who plated something innovative that begs a second look. Please come up. David.
Every time I'm in the top 3, David gets called and David wins it.
It's a lamb rack with a sweet potato mash and a pistachio puree.
The lamb cooked beautifully. Your sweet potato, beautiful, soft and creamy. Each component stands out on their own. What I think you could have done is maybe used 3 lamb chops, because when you're presenting, often the odd numbers look so much more aesthetically pleasing on a plate. Well done. Great dish otherwise, David.
Tastes great. This is the star of the plate, pistachio. Very fresh, very punchy, very smart. Good job. You have only 60 minutes to replicate an English tea tray. Now please head to your stations. Every ingredient and tool that you need is at your station.
Remember, at least one of you is going home. So even though you're cooking separately, you have to work together as a team. Your 60 minutes starts now!
Baking takes the longest time, and I want to get in here and do all the baking first.
My plan is to work on the sweet.
Gonna start with the profiteroles.
Looks like everyone is starting with the baked elements.
The first thing that I would do is my pastries. The tart has to be light, flaky, dainty. You have to form them, you have to let them set. Everything here lies in the details.
Let's show Sabrina we got this.
I have no doubt in our abilities together.
The girl bakes. I have to put all my faith in Jennifer. Yeah, beautiful.
We're the dream team.
Sugar's right there in the jar.
I've got it in my hand.
Cody and Lynn, they're both very strong home cooks.
They also have very strong personalities, and they tend to clash.
I would agree.
Get all your ingredients you need on your station so you don't have to go back and forth.
I'm working on all the pastries at the same time, so I know it's up to me to get all the pastries done.
Christopher has the strength when it comes to the pastries, so he's taking the lead. But Michael, what is he going to bring to this challenge?
Christopher has the knack of being able to do things in his mind. I got to be able to take it out of his mind and put it down on the stove. Don't forget, we can be switched at any time.
Thank you, Michael.
Switch!
Coach me through this.
Okay.
Okay, what do you want me to do?
Go. Those are gonna have to get in the oven here. Toot the sweet, eh?
Yeah, just see, there's no love lost between Cody and myself. There's an age difference, there's a cultural difference, there's different cooking styles.
And we don't want to overwork this,
no,
yeah?
No, not my first tart though, sweetie. Don't worry about
I'm just
me.
talking.
Sabrina wants us to fall flat on our faces.
Tell me to shut up if you need me to shut up.
Yep.
The plan is to listen to Jennifer because this is her strong suit.
What are you working on now?
Doing the tarts.
Your egg and your milk together. Whip it together in there. Pastry cut it. Mix it up.
Okay.
I don't think David has much baking experience. His strength is savory.
Just slap it in there because you're gonna mix it with the mixer.
You got it.
You're being amazing.
Thank you.
Start on the sandwiches.
Are you sure?
Actually, no.
Right now, I honestly think they're at a critical stage. It's really important to understand that your fellow home cook can finish off the task at hand.
You're right, finish this. Check it. Feel it.
It's sticky as hell.
Of course, it's supposed to be sticky. It's like mayonnaise with flour added to it.
Christopher thinks I know what pastry should feel like. I don't.
Come on, Michael, you're doing it really slow.
Sorry.
I think Christopher might actually have a meltdown.
325, don't worry, go. It's at 325. No, not yet, you're not done patching.
You just told me to throw it in the oven.
I said patch it up and throw it in the oven.
Can't read what's going on in your mind, bro.
Starting pastry cream. So you're looking for milk. Look at about 2 cups.
No, it's 1 and 1.
I've made pastry cream 1,000 times.
I'll just...
Lynn, listen to me. Should be 3 eggs for this.
Cody, don't worry, because I always put sugar in here, and I always put sugar in there.
Switch!
Go.
The home cooks are competing in tag teams to create an afternoon tea tray.
Starting pastry cream. So you're looking for milk, cup of sugar.
I always put sugar in here.
Yeah, good.
And I always put sugar in there. Cody, don't worry.
Lynn, please.
It just goes quicker like this.
Listen to me, woman. This is my jam. I know pastry cream.
You have to trust me on that one.
The pastry cream, you have to whip up your egg yolks with the sugar, scald your milk and cream, and slowly cook it out. A lot of things that can go wrong.
What do you want me to do, just mix this?
Stir, 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 stir. Keep stirring, keep stirring.
Looks like Michael's scrambling eggs.
I didn't have time to measure out my pastry cream ingredients, and I just threw it together. More cream. I'm not worried, because I know exactly how to fix it. Keep stirring, don't let it burn.
Christopher is the mad scientist. He knows what he's doing.
Put it in the strainer, strain through.
What are you measuring out?
I need the milk for the pastry cream.
Don't worry about the pastry cream, David. I'll do it.
You sure?
Yeah.
I've taken a few peeks at other teams. I see Christopher with 3 different things on the go.
3 raspberries on top.
I feel like we're behind. I gotta try to catch up. How many of these we need?
We need 3, so make 6.
I'm not gonna make 6. We don't got that freaking time.
Okay. Throw it in. Crank up the heat to 350.
Switch! Okay, what am I doing?
The chicken salad sandwiches.
Beautiful, beautiful, done.
Perfect. Okay, 3rd row, bottom row. Put them on right away.
Gotta move, we gotta move, we gotta move. It is painful to be this close. Watching Jennifer, this is torture. Come on, Jennifer, we gotta move.
I know that.
Switch! Go, go, go.
Okay.
David is moving at record speeds. He's got every single sandwich to build and plate.
Oh, fuck.
Damn it.
Medic.
David just injured himself. Now, this is how tense this challenge is.
Just when you thought it was bad, it got really bad. I don't know how they're gonna pull this off.
It's okay, you still got this, David.
Woo!
She's taking a hard fall.
Oh, my knee.
Wow, she's clearly in pain.
Come on, Len, you got this. You got this, darling.
Okay, you're gonna have to talk to me because...
Okay, make 1 sandwich. Yeah, and then you're gonna lay it across, cut it in 3, and get them on the plate, yeah?
Cody steps up to the plate and encourages me that I'm doing well.
Lynn, you're doing a great job. You're doing a great job, okay?
He's giving me the fuel to make me go forward and to forget all about the pain.
Keep it going. You got this. You got this.
Butter both sides.
You can do this.
David, profiteroles.
I can't. I'm not gonna leave these sandwiches.
1 minute! You have 1 minute left!
Lay that salmon on there, darling. Roll it up. Cut the ends off and cut 3 beautiful sandwiches.
No, this thing ripped. It ripped. You can't.
No, they were lengthwise. Just get them on the plate. Just get them on the plate. Quick, 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 go.
It's embarrassing.
Let's go!
10, 9,
This thing's so brutal.
Lynn, we got this. Good, good, good. Go, go.
Cream of the jam, David.
3, 2, 1, hands up!
Oh, my God, I love you, woman.
Wow, that was incredible.
We have empty profiteroles. I really feel that David feels like I let him down.
Christopher and Michael, please bring up your tea tray.
So, you managed to get everything on the plate with varying degrees of success. Raspberry tart. Pastry is a little thick, but cooked beautifully. Great sweet pastry, nice balance to it, and that is what gives it the wonderful crispness to it. And I'm very surprised at how you salvaged the pastry cream. It looked awful. Those tricks in terms of bringing things back are sometimes as important as mastering a recipe. Well done, that was very good.
A profiterole needs to have cream inside of it and a beautiful, thin exterior that holds everything together. Who made these profiteroles?
I made the pâte choux, and Michael piped them.
Teamwork. That's a beautiful thing. It's perfect. Sandwiches. What happened here? This little pinwheel. Everything broke apart.
The bread wasn't cooperating, and no one to blame but ourselves.
That's pretty dry. This is a home run, and this might send one of you home.
I'm so angry at myself. The tea tray was my responsibility. I put us at risk.
Lynn and Cody, please bring up your tea tray. Overall, great presentation. Lim.
Yes, chef.
You literally limped to the finish line. What happened?
I injured my knee during my service in the military. I've had 11 surgeries, 2 knee replacement surgeries, and I fell and I hit my leg pretty hard.
Well, you're really a trooper to pull it through.
I don't give up.
Cody.
Yes, chef.
Do you think the accident affected Lynn's performance at all?
There's no way that I could have possibly asked more from my partner.
Wow. Well, let me try a profiterole. When I cut into this, I want to see it full of that delicious whipped cream. Pretty spectacular.
Not bad for a guy with shaky hands.
The choux pastry, beautiful.
Thank you, chef.
A little crispness to it, light, fluffy, whipped cream. Likewise, a little bit of a vanilla hit. Really well done on the profiteroles.
Thank you, chef.
I'm gonna try the tart. You got a good balance of sweet and acidity there. This cream is nice and smooth, hint of vanilla, balance of raspberry. It's very, very good.
Looks amazing.
Thank you, chef.
Coronation chicken sandwich, one of the classics. I'm hoping when I try this, I'm gonna taste all the layers. It's delicious. There's celery in here, there's curry, a little bit of mayonnaise, there's some red grape in here as well. The curry pops out right in the finish. Very impressive. Shows you what good teamwork can do, right?
Absolutely,
Yes,
chef.
Good job.
What I've learned about Cody is that I had misjudged him from the start. I think we saw the real Cody come out today.
How beautiful, right? All of the ingredients that you see in front of you were hand-chosen by me. You have the most gorgeous quail, beautiful sardines straight out of the water, fresh beans, radishes, Swiss chard, tomatoes.
I have all these little teeny tiny vegetables. What am I cooking for elves?
Today's mystery box is about turning those stunning petite ingredients into a delicious work of art that will impress us and Chef Graham Elliott.
Being a big guy, my specialty is not attention to fine detail, it's not plating. I'm gonna have to get out of my comfort zone. I'm working with these itty-bitty ingredients.
I have 6 kids at home. I am used to cooking large portions. So trying to figure out what I'm gonna do with these tiny little veggies is gonna be a challenge.
You have 60 minutes to prep, cook, and plate your breathtaking dishes. Are you ready?
Yes, chef. Your time starts now.
The vegetables are too tiny.
I'm just scraping by right now. No more scraping by.
It is a big deal that there's only 8 of us left, so I hope to prove my worth today.
So, Graham, this is an incredibly interesting mystery box. Tell me, what would you do with these ingredients?
Sardines, they're more forgiving. You could do something really quick, like a grill or sear, or even do a quick pickle, you know, like you would do a herring.
I am making today a sardine en croûte, which is like a beef Wellington, but I'm stuffing it with sardines instead.
I think I'd grill the sardines, and I would do a vegetable crudo, like a little vinaigrette with all these raw vegetables, but I let the vegetables really sing. This challenge is almost like the acoustic version if you were in a band.
Quail, so unforgiving, but it's the one that could give you the most reward. If they can nail that temperature on it, it just shows they have that technique.
I'm gonna do a little spin on chicken and waffles with a quail and potato salad on the side. I want everything to be proportional, but keep it cool and trendy at the same time. It's all what I'm about.
30 minutes! You have 30 minutes left.
John, how are we doing?
Good. Welcome to Canada.
Thank you so much. It looks like you are in a whirlwind. You've got like 10 feet of stuff all over the place.
Yeah, I'm just trying to make a little pretty plate. I got some quail that I split in half. I'm gonna put it on the grill. It's got some sumac on it. I put some butter under the skin. Never worked with something so tiny.
There's not a lot of fat in it, so just make sure that you do not try to get it crispy, but then overcook it at the same time.
Yeah.
I'd rather have perfectly cooked quail than well-done quail with crispy skin. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure. Thanks.
All right, good luck, John.
Thank you.
Sabrina, how are you?
Hi. Oh boy, I'm starstruck.
What do you have going?
I've got a vegetable medley pickle.
Quick little pickle. I love this idea.
I'm soaking some beautiful sardines with some salt and lime.
Wow. So have you done this before?
I've done grilled sardines.
The fact that you scored these, and not only scored them, but I mean, look at that. They're perfectly spaced apart. You look like you know what you're doing.
Thanks, Chef.
Good luck.
Graham Elliott. What?
David, how are we doing?
Good, Chef. How are you?
I'm doing awesome. Tell me what the dish is.
I'm doing a quail stuff with the tops from all the veg.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to roast them together with the legs and then plate it with all the beautiful veg that you provided.
You're the only one so far that's doing something stuffed and has deboned the legs. So that's like showing me that you have a ton of skill and that you also are like driven to getting it to the next level. Now it's, do you have the wherewithal to make it happen?
I do.
All right. They look good. I'm excited, Dave.
Thank you.
I've never cooked a quail before, but I'm going to try to stick with traditional flavors, and hopefully this will come out nicely.
15 minutes! You have 15 minutes left!
I am making a country biscuit to go alongside my sardines. Just because we're working with little ingredients doesn't mean that you can't make a big impact.
Tammy, how are you?
Hi.
What do you got going on here?
Right now, I'm doing a lime and cilantro cream sauce for my Swiss chard. I'm going to do like a little Swiss chard tower. I'm doing a fried sardine in a little bit of flour, because that's the way my mom does rainbow trout.
So it's Tammy versus Sabrina versus Jennifer in the sardine challenge.
Okay.
It's going to be a battle.
Sabrina and I, we just butt heads.
Come on. When I see Jennifer cook,
These guys are really difficult to cut.
I feel bad for her.
I'm going to cut myself.
1 minute!
The judges are going to be impressed by my plating. It should be as close to Graham-esque as possible.
I hope the judges want to taste this.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands up!
Woohoo! All right.
The judges will now take one final look at the dishes for tasting. The winner of this mystery box will receive a huge advantage in the upcoming elimination challenge.
I've been in the middle in this competition for the most part, and I have to be called up to that podium. I want to have the best dish.
I have to be one of the top cooks tonight. I need to prove that I have what it takes to actually win a challenge on my own.
The first dish we'd like to see has been made by a home cook that makes beautiful rustic dishes. But today, they plated with finesse and originality. Please bring your dish up. Tammy.
Hey, Tammy.
Nice job, Tam Tam.
What I've prepared for you today is a pan-fried sardine. I created a little tower of Swiss chard, and then I pickled the radishes and the beets, then made a small salad.
First thing that draws you in, this, the beets. Gorgeous, candy striped, golden red. Really good. Great cook on the fish. It's full of flavor. Beautiful.
Thank
Good
you.
job.
Thank you.
Well, the presentation, I think, is quite beautiful.
Thank you.
You've used a large plate, but you used it well. Absolutely delicious. Crisp outer skin, certainly not overcooked, nice and moist. Nice job.
Thank you.
I'm feeling very good about what I've created and what I have the ability to do.
The second dish that we'd like to taste was made by a home cook who created a dish that fully honored tiny, beautiful ingredients with attitude and style. Sabrina, please bring your dish up to the front.
I made grilled sardines, playing on a medley of pickled vegetables, and a simple soft-boiled potato dressed in lemon juice and parsley.
Still glistening, not overcooked. Now, everything's seasoned perfectly. The only thing I would do is some kind of sauce component, a light little vinaigrette, just something to help kind of enrich it. But aside from that, near perfect dish.
Thank you.
beautifully cooked. You're definitely someone that should not be underestimated because you are a threat in this kitchen. Great job.
Thanks, Chef.
The third home cook on our list plated a dish that was so whimsical and delightful, it brought a smile to our faces.
I hope I get called up.
John, please bring up your dish.
Right. We have a sumac and butter grilled quail with an array of little baby vegetables.
You're physically imposing. You're a big dude. You got the grill pan going. So I'm thinking, all right, some like dude food. Then you come up and you present a plate with polka dots of sauce. Just seeing this dish, it'd be like, wow, he's definitely one of the front runners. This is beautiful.
Oh, thank you.
You know, quail, it's so small. It's got to be cooked just right. See that? You know what it is? It's perfect.
Awesome.
It's hit with a lot of lemon. It's got this acidity cutting through it, but it tastes like quail. It's not obliterated by the sumac. It's a pretty awesome dish.
Thank you.
You should be really proud. Good job.
You.
John, you got the baby tomatoes here with the puree.
Yeah.
Wow. That red pepper puree matches that tomato beautifully. Here you have two vegetables that amplifies the taste of each other. You're getting there. You're getting refined. One of these days, you may have to get long pants.
They have Tammy, Sabrina. Maybe I can win this mystery box challenge.
Now, it's customary for us to taste 3 dishes in a mystery box challenge, but we're gonna try one more dish.
I'm 100% sure they're gonna call my name. They have to.
Please step forward. David.
David, of course.
It's a stuffed quail with seasonal roast veg and parsley aioli.
I love this plate. It's very, very natural and organic.
Thank you.
Where'd you get the idea for this?
I actually love working with whole animals. It's a small one, but I just like doing that type of preparation.
I love the sauce. Nice roast on the vegetables. Nice color on the skin. This is a dish that not only is it delicious, but it's one that you want to photo and, like, you know, tweet to everybody. Good job.